Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be installing a KTUNED billet race shifter in my 2006 RSX Premium. This is going to be my first YouTube video / install video, so please be patient. So let's get started. So first we're going to start off by taking off the shift knob. This car is a 5-speed right now. I do plan on doing a K20A2 swap with a 6-speed manual in a couple of months. I have my engine and transmission already. I'm just waiting for fuel rails and fuel system stuff. So I have this other thing you're supposed to unthread to hold the boot up. Let me get that off. And then once this is off, you can just lift it from up here and it should come right off. Well, this part of the shifter assembly at least. So the billet shifter is right there. It's all adjustable and stuff. I'll probably do a driving video after this video to see how it feels compared to stock. I think my stock ball is broken anyways. I guess we'll find out. So all you do is pry up here and then pull from the back and leave this up here. So then you have to remove the center console, which is you pull up here, pull up there to clip that, and then there's your 2 screws up here, 2 screws in the back at the bottom. On each side. So I'll take those off and I'll get back to you. Actually, you don't have to remove these 2 screws, but you need to pry up on this panel. You put your finger in here when it's open and pull. It's hard to do with one hand, but you pull on both sides and usually it pops right out. I'll try with a pry tool maybe. Yeah, see? Pops right out. Put it to the side, and then there's 2 screws right here. Let me get a better light. There's one right there and one right over there, where the blue wire is. So yeah, I'll take those out, I'll remove the center console, and then I'll get back to you. So once you remove those 2 screws and unclip the side plastic pieces on this side, and some people might actually have these screws attached still, but mine have been removed so many times that they don't really do anything anymore. You can lift it from the back and just slide it out, and then you'll be exposed with this area. And then so then you have to remove the 2 cotter pins on the cables, one there and one on the other cable. And also you could see the trouble I've been having with my shift boxes. It's cracked inside. See, the ball's cracked. Sometimes it's hard to shift, see? So I'll remove the cables. Once you remove the cotter pins, this one should just slide out to the left. And this one you have to remove this retaining clip up here. You can stick a flathead and pry up. And then this one should come out. And then there's these bolts that hold the base to it. I think they're 12 mils with their rubber bushings in them. So let me remove the cables and I'll get back to you. Alright, so when you get the cotter pins out, what you try to bend the leg straight, and then you could grab the head with a plier and just slide them out. And then when you remove both of them, there's a pin holding this one. You slide the pin out, you can slide the cable out, and then here you just pry with a flathead sideways. You just put my flathead in like this, pull, it came out like that. This one I put a flathead in sideways here, bolt, and then this clip comes out, the retaining, and then this cable, there's the bushings and stuff holding it. You could remove them and slide the cable right out, and you should be able to just pry up and the cable comes out like that. Okay, and now we have to remove the base plate screws, which they're 12 mils, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 12 mils. So Remove that. There's 4 of them in total. Okay, once those are removed, you should be able to just lift the box. Oh, there's a wiring harness right here. Let me just try to pull on it. Nope. Okay, let me just get some pliers and remove that quickly. Alright, so once the shifter is removed, you can remove the rubber bushings and the little metal piece that goes in the middle of the bushing out of the stock box and put them in the billet box. You can just literally push the metal one out with your hand and pry the rubber one out with a flat head. Or you could buy the billet bushings like I did, but I'm not going to be using them because if you solid mount your engine or semi-solid mount your engine with polyurethane or whatnot, it's going to vibrate too much and they don't recommend it. So that's why I put the stock ones back in. So once this is done, once they're all installed, I'm going to place the shift box back in and then torque it to 16 foot-pounds. I'll try to put the diagram in the video. And then yep. And this is a Canadian car with 260,000 kilometers. You can see a little surface rust around almost everything. See on the handbrake. But what can you do? Okay, so I'll install the I'll bolt the shifter box down, torque it, and then I'll come back. So once the shifter is bolted down and torqued to 16 foot-pounds, you could place the cable through here, and then you could use this stock lock. Since I'm using my stock cables and not the Ktune ones, you can put the stock clip, slide the stock cable in, and slide the stock clip over that, and then here you'll just slide right back in like we did before. And then here it's an 8mm bolt. You unbolt in, you can slide the cable through to hold it into its place. And then this one, there's an 8mm bolt and a lock nut in the back. You remove this, and then you take this plate out with the 3 little Allen keys that are provided with it. And you can slide your cable in, and then just tighten everything. And then you could pick your different locations of the bolt. So I wouldn't Loctite them right away, just to drive around and see which one you like the best. So yeah, let me do that. Alright, so I put the shifter cables back in. You just slide this one through the back and you just put the OEM clip back in. If you get the Ktune ones, the Ktune race cables, there's like a nut and you could thread it and lock it. But this one, OEM cable, so OEM lock. And then this one, be careful with the groove. It's kind of difficult to get in because you have to line up the groove between this, and it goes in and turns and locks. And then here is the bolt and the nut, and here's just the bolt, and you tighten them down. And then yeah, so the shifter box is installed. Feels nice. From like second it goes straight to third, like centers really quickly. See, it still works on the 5-speed. Reverse is in the same spot, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. So it works completely fine. So I'm going to throw the center console back in the same way we took it out, just those 4 screws, and I'm going to see if we could still put the shift boot and whatnot over it. If not, we'll leave it open. Okay, so I got the whole center console back together, put all the screws back in. I usually leave these 2 clips out because they're annoying to get to. So the shifter's in. Feels nice. Now on the side it says the shift boot center console won't fit, so let's try it out. See if she fits. Turn it on. Shift knob on here. Okay, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and oh yeah, reverse is binding a bit on the plastic, but this is a 5-speed, so with the 6-speed it probably won't work with the center console, because right now it's already binding on the 5-speed and reverse, and 6 speeds even further. So yeah, you can't run this part of the center console when you have a 6-speed. I'm probably gonna leave mine like this for now until I put my 6-speed in, and then I'll put my center console back off. So yeah, I'll probably post a video soon of the driving and how it feels after a couple days of driving. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of my first video. Alright, thanks.